Hey, what's up, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Well, welcome to the update for Wednesday's card, February 25th, 2026. Comp play coming up, Missouri Valley Basketball. We'll get to that in just a moment. Couple of quick notes. Another big win last night. Thanks to those of you who jumped on board again. We had a 6-unit play on Iowa State. They got the job done for us and cashed that ticket. College basketball run now 82-52, 61%. Going back to about the second week of November. Long-term college run up 11,710 bucks and up over 41,000 with all plays rated 5 stars and up. I've got a 7-star main event in Wednesday's college basketball. That is the lead play for me tonight. It's on my homepage over at DocSports.com. 0-1 last night in the NBA. I had a 4-star on the T-Wolves. We come back with another NBA play tonight. We're up over 20,400 bucks on a long-term run in the NBA. Again, all my plays on my homepage at DocSports.com. We'll look to cash that 7-star in Wednesday night college baskets. Real quick note before we jump into the play, if you don't mind, click on that like button and be sure to subscribe. It helps us out over at DocSports.com. It also leaves you privy to all the videos and the comp plays that the guys are pumping out each and every day from DocSports.com. Let's get to it. Missouri Valley action Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. It is Drake and Valpo doing battle. Tuesday evening around 9 p.m. Pacific time, midnight Eastern. Drake was about a 5.5 point dog in a couple of books. Were the Drake Bulldogs, but it has dropped to 4.5. We agree with the move, and we still think there's room here. Drake's having a tough time winning games outright. We do know that in Eric Henderson's first season in Des Moines. Having said that, we need to point out that they've not been horrible. Certainly not. They've got 7 losses by 5 points or less, and all of those 7 were winnable games late in the contest. One of those 5-point losses came against tonight's opponent, Valpo. It was on a night when Drake led by 7 midway through the second half. The problem was they were outscored 18-9 at the free throw line. That was enough for Valpo to pull out the victory. As far as Valpo's concerned, I mean, they play at a snail's pace and they can't shoot. You know, they're outside the top 340 in 2-point accuracy. They're outside the top 220 in 3-point accuracy. When you combine a snail's pace tempo with that kind of poor shooting, it's tough to win by margin. And we just mentioned how close some of the calls have been for Drake. And in turn, the last 10 wins for the Beacons going back to January 4th, I mean, if you look at how they and their opponents did in those 10 games at the end of regulation, Valpo had just a plus 4.6 points per game margin. 2 of the wins were decided in overtime. I don't think they pull away from Drake in this one. I know it's the finale for the season as far as games being played at the Arc. It's a senior night for Valpo, but we're going to side with the underdog here, the road dog Drake Bulldogs. Taking the points with Drake, your comp play in Wednesday night college basketball. Again, the star of the show for me on Wednesday is the 7-star in college baskets. Again, on my homepage at DocSports.com. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Let's put them in the win column, everybody, and we'll be right back here Wednesday night, Thursday morning with our next comp report.